When West and Schock revealed these findings in their documentary, the Egyptian authorities immediately banned them from continuing their research altogether. And the man responsible for getting them banned was this guy, Zahi Hawass.
I am Zahi Hawass.
When I do archaeology, you listen to me. Shut up! I don't want anyone to talk, or I will leave!
His official title is the Minister of Antiquities, but that basically just means that he's the spokesperson for what we're supposed to accept the history of ancient Egypt is. And in his words, West and Schock's research was nothing more than American hallucinations. This next part, I can't even make up. In 1996, a year after banning John Anthony West and Robert Schock from studying the Sphinx, a new $10 million project for digging the ground around the Sphinx was approved by the Egyptian government and was led by none other than Zahi Hawass himself. And to build up some hype around the project, they released a teaser video with the star Zahi Hawass entering tunnels under the Sphinx with not one mention of these American hallucinations. And the video showed Hawass entering the Sphinx through a hole which led down into an underground tunnel. And once inside, Hawass joyfully exclaimed on camera, "Even Indiana Jones will never dream to be here. Can you believe it? We are now inside the Sphinx in this tunnel. No one really knows what's inside this tunnel, but we are going to open it for the first time." And this is where the teaser ends, leaving many to wonder, what the heck did they find in that tunnel? Because 2 years after the project began, Hawass again reversed his position as he abruptly shut down the project and became adamant that there was absolutely nothing under the Sphinx.
Nothing is hidden underneath the Sphinx. What you believe, it's nonsense.
Going so far to even deny the existence of holes that go into the Sphinx altogether, which is kind of crazy because it's actually well documented that there are holes going into the Sphinx, like this hole on top of the head, which is currently sealed shut with concrete, or this hole covered by a block with a tunnel clearly leading under the Sphinx, and this hole on the back, which Zahi himself is on video looking down into. But when asked about these chambers, all he says is, "We already looked and there's nothing down there. It's probably a shaft that was put there by treasure hunters." Really? A useless shaft from low-life treasure hunters? Doesn't seem to add up to me. I mean, if this truly was the case, then why not at least show us some picture or video proof? Why block off the holes entirely and ban anyone else from going down there? And why, with so much evidence to the contrary, is it still accepted fact that the Sphinx was built 4,500 years ago?
We cannot sensibly accept the insistence of Egyptologists that the Sphinx is just 4,500 years old.
In the 90s, the rebuttal to any evidence suggesting otherwise was always,
if it was built by a civilization or a culture that much earlier, where is the other evidence of this culture? Show me any archaeological site that dates to this period.
Well, that got blown out of the water completely by the discovery of Göbekli Tepe.